Hello Secondlifers, it's Age with you and we are back for a new video, and this is the beginner's guide where I'm gonna show you simply how to register into Second Life and how to start the adventure into Second Life. So I'm gonna show you an easy, quick way to register and to understand Second Life and to get on the first steps that will save you some energy and time, hopefully. And I hope everybody is gonna understand. Myself, I am French, I'm not American, I'm not British, so I think most of you can understand my English because I don't speak really fast and I make a little pause between each word so you can understand what I'm saying. So the first thing you want to do when you're gonna register to Second Life, obviously, is that you're gonna write Second Life into Google and you're gonna then find the website and land here on secondlife.com. And then you can see that you can join for free. You can sign up, log in, and choose your language. So wherever you are from, you can choose your language. So you're just gonna click join free. And then you're gonna have a page that is gonna open where you're gonna have if it's gonna work, let's see. Yeah, where you're gonna have a couple mesh avatars to choose and your informations. So again, you can choose your language in this page, and here you can choose between any of these avatars here. So you have the classic casual avatars, so they are basically human avatars, and then you have the fantasy avatar that are like vampires and magician, you know, like kind of supernatural avatars. So I'm gonna take just the first one of the classic avatars. I'm gonna choose a username, so be careful with choosing your username because this username you cannot change it. So you're gonna keep it like for a lifetime unless you create a new account. So this one, just be careful. Just try to think a little bit of what you want to have as a username, something that you're gonna stay with, because obviously you will not be able to change it. So you put a mail that is working for you, that you have access to. I suggest you to use the Gmail one. Or any Outlook mail. Just be sure to have an active mail that you can check, because you're gonna have to check your account to check your mail, and sometimes you can receive mails if your account is on hold, if there is a problem, if your account is banned, then you need an email, obviously. So you're gonna choose any password. You're gonna put your birth. I'm gonna take anything. Just make sure that you are over 13 or 16 years old, I think so, else you cannot register. So I'm gonna put this. I don't know, you choose any security question. I'm gonna put France because I'm French. You click I'm not a robot, so you're gonna do the CAPTCHA test, and then you click here I have read and agreed to the Second Life terms and condition, blah blah. You know, these kind of rules that nobody really reads. And then you click create my account. So this is what is gonna happen. You can save your password in Google Chrome, which is nice. And then you have a choice, so you can take a basic account, fully customizable avatar, and 1000 of 3D environments. And then you have the premium account. You will have a land, and you will have every week some money. I have it on my main account, so every week I get 300 lindens, and I have a linden home. But I don't suggest you, think about it, really think about it, start basic, I suggest you. So me, I'm gonna do this tutorial completely free. You will not have to spend $1 on it. It's gonna be a total free tutorial on how to start Second Life. So I'm gonna go basic, and then it tells you download and install Second Life. Here you will not download and install Second Life. I'm explaining to you why. In most of the Second Life beginner's guide that I see, people show you to download this, and they do, and then they lose time. We are not gonna lose time because this is the official Second Life viewer. When I say a viewer, I mean it's the interface, the 3D interface. So it's the game, if you want. And this 3D interface, I mean the one from Secondlife, is super laggy, is super slow, and have many problems. So you will not download this, you will close this page. You're gonna go to Firestorm, this website. I'm gonna put everything in the description bar below. And in the Firestorm Viewer website, so firestormviewer.org, you're gonna go to downloads. So whether you are on Mac, Linux or Windows, you choose your one. So I'm on Windows. And then you have some options. You will take the SL only viewers because you're interested to open Secondlife only. And you will have the option SL only 64-bit, SL only 32-bit. You choose the one you need. It's the same for pretty much all of them. Mac is the same, SL only viewer, and Linux also is the same. You have the SL and OpenSim, but they don't have the SL only. But you download the one that is accorded to your system. So I'm on 64-bit, and I downloaded this one, and I'm gonna go into my I'm gonna go to my downloads because I downloaded it. It's here. It will take a couple time to download, something like 5 to 10 minutes because it's a little bit heavy. So it's the viewer that you're gonna download. So this, you forget it. You don't download the Secondlife viewer. You download the Firestorm direct, because the Firestorm viewer have no problems, is smoother, and a lot of options on it. So you just click it and you install it, obviously. And you choose a language. So I'm gonna put it in English, even though I'm French, so all of you can understand. Here you have the license agreement. You click I agree, so you just install it. Yes, and then you let it go, it will install. Alright, so now it is completed. It will take a little bit of time, something like 5 minutes. So because there's a lot of things that will get installed, sometimes you will have some errors. You just need to put ignore, just deny, like ignore the error, and just go on until it's complete. It's fine. So once it's done, you click close and you click start Firestorm now. Yes, and then we are going to start Firestorm. So we are going to start the 3D interface that we call a viewer. So we are launching the viewer here. So this is what you're gonna do now, once that you register it pretty much every day, once you start Secondlife, because it's such a place, such a world that you really like it, and you start to go every day and then more and more, but don't get too addicted. So this is the Firestorm viewer. Actually, it's the best viewer that has a lot of options, that is the fastest, and that have the less problems. So here you have the Firestorm notice of the current version. You have the Firestorm blog, so you can access the blog immediately. You have the client information, and you have the SL grid status, so you can see what is going on Secondlife. The grid status is if it's going good. Here you have the destinations that you can choose. Here you have the upcoming events. Right, it's a little bit laggy, these things, maybe because my internet is pretty slow. Here you have the upcoming events, and you have the what's hot now. Alright, and the Firestorm informations here. So it's always when you log in, it's always on the Firestorm information. Then you have here the viewer preferences. You can exit, so you have also the shortcuts. So Ctrl Control P to open the preferences, and Ctrl Control Q to exit. And then you have the help. So you just put basically your username that you just created. So I'm gonna put mine, and you put your password. I'm gonna put my password, I hope it's the right one, and click login, and then it's gonna log you in. Hopefully, I hope, because my connection is so bad. And then here you go, you're gonna sign the loading terms of service. So it's loading, they are very long. Of course you will not read it like everyone, because nobody reads this. Then you're gonna click I have read and agree to blah blah blah, and then continue, and then you're gonna log into Second Life for the first time of your life. You're gonna log into another world, another life, basically. So it's connecting you, and we're gonna see what we're gonna do right now once we are in Second Life. So here we are in the learning island. All right, so here you are in the virtual world, and you are in the learning island. So you have two islands that you're gonna go through when you start. It's the learning island where you're gonna learn how to move and how to do the things, and then you're gonna have the social island where you can socialize with people. So this is me here, this is my avatar, and this is the other people around me. So I let it load a little bit. It's always like this when you log into Second Life. You have something like 5 minutes or less if you have a powerful laptop or computer to load everything, because it's a world, so it's a total 3D environment that you need to load. And then we're gonna start by moving, obviously. So you have these letters that you can use to move, and the arrow keys. I'm gonna use the arrow keys or the cursor movements, and I'm gonna try to move. So with the arrow keys I can walk. So the first arrow that goes like front, there is one that goes back. I can go on the sides like this. So with the arrow keys, the one for the left and right makes your camera move, so you can see what's around you. And up and back is to walk, simply. And with the sides like left or right, you can move the camera. So walk, front, back, move the camera just with the arrow keys. It's the same with the W, with the WASD keys. And then you see there's people around me. All these people are news. I think they are new. We call them noobs. I am a noob actually right now, because I'm somebody new and I don't have like a proper appearance of somebody that has experience. So I'm a noob. So I'm gonna walk. Okay, it tells me to walk until this point. So if you double tap on the front arrow key, you can run. So this is nice. You see, to run, double tap the W or the... No, wait. I couldn't see it. Yeah, but you can just double tap the front arrow key. So I'm running, and then you have use this or arrow keys to move, and hold this while moving forward to turn smoothly. Yes, I already showed you this. So I'm gonna run, just tap 2 times and then turn with the side arrow keys or with the keys A and D. Honestly, I will repeat again, use the arrow keys, it's much easier. Well, that was easy. Let's try the next skill. Alright, that's pretty much easy, you know, when you start, but I remember when I was new, it was really hard for me to even do this. So here, move forward with W or up arrow key and press page up or E to jump from platform to platform. So I'm gonna use the arrow key and I'm gonna use the key E to jump. So I'm gonna perform a jump first. When you click E, let me see. Whoa, wait, maybe I need to go forward. Oh, okay. There is a problem. I cannot use these letters because they enter in the Nerby chat. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the preferences. I'm gonna do I'm gonna go here in the avatar section, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 to the preferences, and I'm gonna go to, I don't know where I'm gonna go. Let's find it. The preferences can be really difficult when it's the first time, but mouse look, I think it's here in movement. Arrow keys always move me. I'm gonna toggle this, and yeah, you're gonna toggle pressing letters, keys affect movements, WASD, instead of starting local chat. You see, that was my problem. I was tapping on the E and it was writing in the local chat, in the Nerby chat, and I don't want this. So to solve this, you're gonna toggle pressing letter keys affects movement in the move in view in the preferences. So preferences, move in view, movement tab, and you toggle these two, and then you click OK, and then I can jump. Right. Whee! So I'm gonna use the arrow key and then I'm gonna jump, because else, you see, if I don't jump, ooh, I'm gonna fall. Okay, so back up, back up, back up, and then you're gonna run and you're gonna jump, and hopla, oh my god, come back, and then we're gonna do the second one, jump, and then the last one. Oh my god. Right, so once you do this, you can practice more like this, like jumping. Ooh, I'm gonna go jumping over there. So you just jump. I think we're gonna fly soon. What is the next skill? Hold page up or E to fly up the ramp. Hold page up or C to fly down. Okay, so you're gonna hold the key E. So you're gonna hold E a long time and then you're gonna fly. Okay, and when you go down, you hold C. So E, you hold it until you fly, and C until you go back down. Simply. So obviously here I'm gonna need to fly. Alright, so I'm gonna hold E and I'm gonna hold it until I go here, and here I need to go down. I'm gonna hold C. Alright, I landed. Flying is the fastest way to move, so it's easier, and I think we are almost done. What is the last step? This is the camera control. So Alt. Alright, so when I use Alt, I can zoom on something. Okay, so you see here I got my mouse, and when you click Alt, then I can zoom everywhere. This is really cool. So you can just, you know, randomly zoom everywhere, but you can just zoom, you cannot move. So let me see here how I can make some rotation. Let me zoom with Alt like this. So Alt, Control, Alt and Control. Alt and Control is the rotation. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, and then Alt, Ctrl, Shift. Oh my god, this one seems hard for me. Is to move like this. Okay, Alt, Control, Shift is to move like this. So okay, this is a way, but there is another way more simple. You see this little button here, the eye? You bring it down. It's tricky because it's transparent. This is also the camera control, okay, and it's really easy. So I'm going to show you this camera control. You can click here to have a view from back. So this is the most used view because this is the one where you can see yourself going anywhere. You can see what's in front of you, and then you have this one that is from the side. So you're just like behind your avatar, just behind the shoulder. And then you have this one that is from front, so it's like a reversed. So I'm gonna use just this one from back. And with this, when you're lazy to use the shortcuts that we just saw, you can just use this one. I like to use this a lot. I don't know why, I find it more easy. So what is this? Let's go there. Whoa. So we are still in the learning island. Welcome to the courtyard. Explore and enjoy as long as you like. So let's go back down and let's zoom here. So here you see you have delete the zoom. It's this. So I'm gonna zoom. You can now explore learning island. Press enter or chat to talk to other. Okay. So hello Natalie. Since you're new, maybe you're gonna watch my my video. You are about to leave the learning area forever. This is no return. Yes, it's okay, we're done. We're gonna go to the oh, there is no destination available. Like really? I cannot go there? We are not lucky, we cannot go to the social island. So we are gonna learn right here in these gardens how to use this whole interface. Before we finish the video, it's gonna take a little bit of time, but you need to learn all this. So I'm just gonna go here. Okay, I'm gonna sit here. Can I sit? I don't know. Sit here. Okay, and stand. So when you want to sit somewhere, when you see a chair, you click right and sit here. I'm gonna zoom on myself and then we're gonna use this interface. So this is me. You can zoom at yourself and I'm sure you're gonna zoom a lot on yourself once you get comfortable. And we're gonna see what we have here. So we have a lot of buttons here. We're gonna organize them. So this is the first thing. These buttons here, you can click right and click Toolbar Buttons, and this is all the buttons you can have, all like the things you can click and use. All this is Secondlife. So they're all here, and I'm gonna organize them, and I'm gonna suggest you a little order that will help you. So I'm gonna remove this one. First of all, the camera, I'm gonna hold it and drag it here on the side because I like to have a clean organization. Okay, I'm gonna put here everything that is friends, direction and destinations. In here I'm gonna put everything linked to my avatar. So this is appearance, change your avatar. So this is my outfit. I'm gonna put it here because it's my avatar. What is this? This is my friends, my groups and my block list and the radar. Nearby is the radar. This is what is around me on this region, on this place. So I'm gonna drag it to the side also. This is the search. You can search people, you can search groups, you can search places and everything. I'm gonna also drag it here because I might need it. This is, we don't need it, so we're gonna click because we already toggled the movement with the keys on the preferences, so we don't need this. So you click right and you remove this button. This is the map. I'm gonna remove this button too, but if you want to see, this is the Secondlife map. So this is the learning island and this is the people around me. I personally never use this, so I remove this and we're not gonna need it. There is the Snapshot button that we're gonna use because obviously you want to make some photos, and I'm gonna put it down here. There is Facebook. I will not use Facebook, so I'm gonna remove it. There is the mini map. I will not use it, so I'm gonna remove it. There is the voice morphing. I don't use it, so I'm just gonna remove it. There is the voice that I might need. I'm gonna put it here. So on Secondlife you can talk. So if you have a microphone, you can go to your settings like this, So Ctrl Control P, you go to sound and media, and you go to voice, and on the audio device setting, you have here the choice to choose your microphone, and then it's going to be the microphone you're going to talk with. So this island, you cannot talk, there is no voice. You see it's here, there's no voice, nobody can talk, but there are some places where the voice is enabled, so everybody can speak, and you can speak with other avatars, with other peoples, and you can just interact like this by voice. So I put it here because we might need it later. This is my inventory, this is like my closet, there's everything inside. This is my objects, my clothing, my body, my head, my hair, my t-shirt, my photos, everything is here. This is super important. I'm gonna put it here right in the center, and this is the chat, the Nerby chat that we call the local chat. So you see, when you write here, everybody can see in this land, in this place, can see what you wrote. This is the local chat. Now if you click on a pseudo of another avatar, let's say I want to talk to Natalie Granger, I'm gonna send an IM, an instant message. This is private, nobody can see what I'm gonna write to her. So this is the IM, and this is the local chat, and you're gonna hear this a lot in Secondlife. So this, I will need it, I'm gonna put it here, just under the voice. The AO, I don't need it because you can control your AO after. And this is the quick preferences. I'm gonna put them here because we might need them. But this is not enough, I want more buttons. Now that this is clean, the Nerby chat is always gonna stay here, but I'm gonna make it so small, like this. Yeah. So we're gonna go to toolbar buttons again, and we're gonna add some buttons more because there's not everything we need. We're gonna add avatar here, because when you click avatar, you can choose any avatar you want here that you saw when you was registering. So you don't need to stay just with this avatar, you can have all the other avatars. Have the classic ones, the vampires, the fantasy, and the new avatars. So you can change when you want. About land, yes, we're gonna put it here. So when you click it, you see all the details about this land. You might need it in the future. You see, so you see the general tab about this land, who is the owner, what group, if it is for sale, and the area and the traffic of people. Then you see the covenant, like the covenant simply. You see the objects, the prims and stuff. We will not get into this right now, maybe later. You see the options. So here no one can fly, no one can build, everybody can enter, everybody can run scripts, and it is safe. Alright, and there's no pushing. This is the photo of the land, and this is the landing point. When you land, there is a point you're gonna fall into, and this is the landing point, and you can teleport there. Teleport means going somewhere. No, we don't want this. The area search, no. The asset blacklist, no. The beacons, no. The block list you don't need. Build either. Contact set, no. Create landmark. Yeah, we might need this. So when you click it, you create a landmark. It means you put a place into your favorites. It's called a landmark, and you can access it anytime from wherever you are, so you can go there again. Debug settings, no. Destinations, no. Facebook, no. Flickr, no. Fly, no. The gestures, not yet. The grid status, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. The photo tools, yes. We're gonna put them right under the photo, the snapshot. Because when you want to take pictures, you're gonna use the wind light. The photo tools camera, no. The pics, the places, yes. We're gonna put it right under the chat, because this is where you have your landmarks, your favorites, and your teleporting history, where you have been today and the last week and the last month. You have everything. This is super important, so we keep it here. The preferences, we're gonna put them right here under the Firestorm quick settings. The profile, I don't know if we like, if you want to check your profile, yeah, let's just put it on the top here. And we're gonna use also the show friends only, that we're gonna put in this side. So it means you can see only your friends. If I activate it, I will not see this girl anymore because she's not in my friend list. This is nice when there is too much people and you're starting to lag, to, you know, when your laptop or PC is starting to freeze. You might use this to reduce the lag. Then you have the radar, the report, the resync, snapshot to disk, statistic, teleport history. Okay, we are good. We're gonna keep just this. So now our Firestorm is organized here. We have what we need, and here for the avatar also we have what we need. So unfortunately we cannot go to the social island. I think there must be some maintenance. I'm not lucky today. But yeah, we're gonna go over the buttons that you have here. Oh, I have an IM. I have an instant message from Natalie Granger. So this is nice to start a conversation. Hello, anything, you know, just talk. I'm gonna close it on the little cross. The Nerby chat, you can never close it because it's always active. And here you have your contacts, your friends. I have no friends yet, but this is a quick way to send them an IM by double clicking on their names. Then it will open an instant message, like a private chat. So this is a public chat, and there's private chat too. So we're gonna see what we have here. So here we have the FPS. So this is like graphic options, frame per second. You have the tab for the sound, so you can reduce the sound. You can reduce the sound of clicking on buttons. You can reduce the ambient sound if there is one. You can reduce the sounds, like now there's sounds of birds and trees and water. You can reduce it. You can reduce the sound of music when you are in clubs, for example, and you can reduce the sound of media. Media is mostly radios. On many clubs and lands there's radios. You can reduce the sound too. And you can reduce the sound of voice. If somebody is talking or if too much people are talking at the same time, then you can just mute it down too. And you can activate, deactivate it simply. So this is the first thing that you see. And by clicking here you can mute every sound, and clicking again, enable. So this is to start all the music and videos and web pages, to allow them. And here is to play the music, but there is no music right now. So this is the graphic presets. So here you can open the graphic preferences that are here. You see that Firestorm detects automatically your graphic card. So mine is a little bit powerful, but I'm gonna still put it to low, between low and middle, because I don't want to have problems. I tell you from the beginning, from this first episode, that you better go in this level or medium, because putting it high or ultra can really damage your graphic card and your laptop or computer, especially if you have a laptop, which is my case. Just go into low and middle. You see there's not much difference. It's just that aesthetically it looks better. So if you're, you know, fancy and you like good graphics, you're gonna go into this, but maybe you should just go into high. But I like to keep it here between low and middle. So there's many options. There is the draw distance, what you can see from far. I really don't go too much into this, the maximum particle count, the particles, or like, you know, when these lights and stuff like that, there's no particles here around me, I think. When I put it to 0, no, there's not. The maximum complexity of avatars, I keep it here too. If somebody is exceeding this complexity, I will not render, I will not load this person. It will look like a Minecraft piece of pixel. All these things here, but they are already preloaded. You just need to choose any option. I suggest you this one if you're gonna play and there's gonna be a lot of people. Just go here if you want to make some photos, and if you want to, you know, if you want to get a little bit fancy and have a good aesthetic game, you might go to high. Try to avoid these two, it's really too much. So I'm gonna keep it here, and you have your hardware setting. I never touch this, and I don't suggest you to touch it if you're new. The rendering too, all this you can just forget it. Just keep yourself in medium or low, so you have no lagging problem, no like being slow and freezing. So right, this is for the graphic presets. Then here you have the Secondlife time. You have to know that Secondlife time is Pacific time, so if you are French, Italian, German, Japanese and stuff like that, this is not your time actually, and I don't think you can change it. The official Secondlife time is the Pacific time, so this is SL time. So when it's 11:41 AM, it's 11:41 AM SLT, Secondlife time, which means Pacific time. Then you have your lindens. Unfortunately, we are not gonna spend lindens because I don't have lindens, and when you're new, you don't want to ruin yourself immediately, so we're gonna go with 0 lindens. So this is your amount of lindens. You can search in the menu here, and then you have the name of the land you are in the learning island. This is the region, and again here you have it, and when you click you have the teleport URL. So this, when you copy it and you go to YouTube and paste it here, it will open a page, and you can visit this location, and it will open a teleport option into the Secondlife, so you can go there. So this is the taxi. We call this a taxi. It's called an SL URL. Alright, so here when you don't click it, you see you're in the learning island, in the learning island region. This is the card, the informations of the position, and it's a general land. There are 3 types of lands. There's adult, moderate and general. Okay, so you can have more details when you click it on the G, and you have more details on the 3 different levels of the maturity rating. Then here you have I don't know what it is. Oh, this is the voice. This is what is forbidden. The voice. No flying, no pushing, no building. This is what is forbidden. And then you have your tabs. You have the help here. You have the content. So the marketplace, the market data, the Firestorm blog, the Flickr and everything. You have the build tab. So building is like creating, simply. Here you can upload. You can upload an image, a sound, an animation, but it will cost some money. You have the tab world, so you can resync the animation, the Nerby avatar. This is everything that is going on in the world. You can try, you can just click everything and try it out. The places, destinations, location profile, the parcel details, show the owner of the land, the sun position, the environment editor, the photo and video. But this we don't need because we have them here. You see, here you can control the environment and all here. There's many sky and atmosphere that you can select like this. This is the photo tools. We call this wind light setting. It sets the sky the ambient, the water, and the day cycle. So photographers use this. And then you have the tab about your avatar, your account, your marketplace listing, if you want to buy lindens, your inventory, and everything here. So that's pretty much it for the first episode. I hope it was clear. We will go with a second episode where we're gonna socialize, and I hope the social island will be open. And yeah, we will go on like this until we get until you get it if you're new, until you understand Second Life completely, and that to the point that you can move on alone. So this was the first episode. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, don't hesitate to contact me, not on this account but on my main account. You have everything in the description bar below. And don't hesitate to comment if you have any question or any problem. I will answer to you. And here we go. I will see you in the next episode to do a little bit more, and have a good Second Life. Thank you. Oh yes, and welcome to Second Life.